Howdy, pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Films with Friends. How are you doing? I screwed up my intro. How are you doing this evening? Welcome back to Nottingham by way of Sherwood Forest. Tonight we are revisiting Robin of Sherwood, this time episodes 5 and 6, collectively known as the Swords of Wayland, kind of affectionately more known to me as it's the Hounds of Lucifer episodes. Joining me, of course, is that wonderful man in the horns, Aged Boomer. How are you doing, sir? Thank you for joining me again this evening.
Hello, I'm glad to be here. I figured I'd be Hearn tonight. Hearn doesn't get enough attention, I feel, so we'll throw him up there.
Yeah, Hearn's the man. I that is a very interesting character that you never really learn enough about.
No,
He is
mysterious.
this very mysterious, enigmatic kind of guy in the background. I say if you play a god awful Bryan Adams song, Prince of Thieves, I'm leaving. No. First of all, I like that song, but no, I'm not playing that. No, this is Robin of Sherwood from 1984 on the BBC, which also was very popular on Showtime and public broadcasting back in the 80s. This was one of my favorite shows. I lived and breathed it, the soundtrack and everything like that. And I was so glad when I came across a kindred spirit in Boomer who also loved the show.
Yes.
Like to welcome FKHC 2005, also known as Tim. So far, he's the only one that's really said something. Yeah, I know BBC now means something different, but it still means the British Broadcasting Company. But yes, there are other usages for it. For those who want to watch along, the Cosby link is at the top. I will be watching on Cosby, and I've also posted the YouTube links that go along part 1 and part 2 that are also there for those who want to watch on their own separately or later. You have your chance. All the episodes are on YouTube, which is kind of a nice thing. Under I've been going to the Crackle channel that Steve has it. I'm not sure about season 3 yet, how they have it, but I know they have seasons 1 and 2 in there.
Crackle.
Yeah, it's. I wonder if it's like related to the TV or the streaming. Isn't there a streaming service in Crackle?
I think so.
Yeah, I have no idea how. Like,
they used to have reruns of Seinfeld on there.
Yeah, they've got like different. It's like a low tier free streaming service, but I think they have Robin Hood on there, and it's around. You got to look for it and everything. And I was shocked. I thought they'd done maybe 1 or 2 novels. There's tons of novels that have been out the last 5 or 6 years. Just that have been written in the universe, like, taking place at different times. There's audiobooks and audio plays.
Yeah, well, that's good. It lives on through the novels.
It's really I gotta like really find some of those, because I would like to get me some more of the Robin of Sherwood universe. Lady Mist is joining us, our resident garden nymph. Thank you so much for coming in. So let's not wait too much longer here. Let me get my media set up here. Get my local video file. Get my where is my video? There's my videos, and make sure I got the right part 1 here.
Yeah, you don't want it to be the season 3 premiere part 1. It might be a spoiler.
Oh, very. Yes, this is the penultimate story of season 2. And
love that word, penultimate, huh?
Yeah, I know it's you don't see it used a lot, but yeah, there's 1 episode left in the season. We got to figure out how to approach this.
We're probably going to have to do season 1 by itself, but what I'll try to do is I'm not gonna be able to come on for a little bit, but maybe when I do come back, we can do the season one, talk about
Season
the
one
first two
reflection.
seasons, and then
Yeah.
maybe the following week or the following week after that, we could do the two-parter premiere of season three. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, well, we could do like the final episode and then kind of a discussion and
Yeah.
what we felt when it happened because
Oh,
I remember that was like ah! Well, I
yeah. We'll
won't get
get
into
there.
it,
We'll
but
get there. But in the meantime, we have this very good two-parter, which is almost like a movie unto itself, if you think about
yeah,
it. Yeah.
very occulty gets into Robin Hood's sword,
Yeah.
and that it's not the only one of its kind. So, you ready to go?
I'm ready. What are you at the 1 second mark?
I've actually got it set at 0, so
All right.
hopefully it won't reset again. We'll see
Okay.
what happens.
Whenever you are, just
Hey,
give us what you want.
we roll with the punches.
Hmm.
It's a new year, old same problems.
Hmm.
And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay, blue screen, and here comes the lines. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Now, I'm wondering where you were when you first saw the premiere of this episode. You're probably wondering what the heck is going on, right?
Well, I love it. I mean, I look at this imagery. You've got the red sky, and now just coming up are these
These masked riders.
masked caped riders. The ominous drums playing.
And of course, I think on like one of the audio commentaries on the old DVD set, they made a mention. Oh, if we were comparing this to the Nine Nazgul, the Black Riders from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I could see what them. I mean, it would they would have the same effect. They were to induce fear in the serfs.
Even the horses look messed up, man.
Yeah, they've got them.
Like bone harnesses, or are they really made out of bone? I don't know, man.
I
It's
don't know,
like they're-
but look at that image there. That is just so cool.
like, are these living men or are these something else? You don't know. They approach.
I mean, you find out, but still,
Look at these kids. Look at this kid. He's like, oh, this is not. I better get out of debt.
I mean, like think of yourself. You're a simple serf. You the weirdest thing you probably see is your mom and dad, doing something under a blanket,
What?
and here you got this devil, this devilry coming.
Yeah, this is bad. They're all hiding. They're scared. They know this is something unholy walking into town. This is not good.
Yeah.
But what I find interesting with this episode, this is taking place in another part of England. So this is not Sherwood.
What? No, it's outside of Sherwood. Yeah, I believe.
This is out of Robin Hood's, I guess, jurisdiction, but we'll find more about that.
Yeah, no, it's not the knights who say knee, Tim. Now transfixed with the light of God in the church.
Yeah. Looks like a priest, right?
Yeah, the prostrate
Yes.
position. It's always weird to see. I mean, because they still do that,
Right.
and it's. I
Oh,
mean, if I were a priest, I'd never be able to get back up. That'd be the sad thing. But
it was just, I guess that's humility, right? Showing humility before
yeah,
the Lord.
Prostrating before the Lord.
Look at that. What is that? Is that a mummy, a headstone? What is that? They're just going in there.
Yeah, it's we're after something, which we're about to see.
Almost sounds like they're hissing.
Yeah. Sword.
Kept forgetting embalming wasn't what it was today back then.
Yeah.
I don't think they had embalming, let's be honest. They just threw you in the thing.
Here you see he's not really prostrating before the Lord.
No, I think he's been attacked.
Yeah. Or yes.
Yeah. He's got a knife stuck in him.
it's a rondel dagger, I believe. It's got like the round scabbard and the round guard.
Yeah, these are bad dudes.
Yep. The Hooded Man.
This is one of his biggest challenges, I think, in the whole series, is going up against the Hounds of Lucifer.
Yeah, but well, you know, Belem was pretty tough.
Belem was tough, yeah. I'm not gonna.
But they're literally
on the same cloth, basically, yeah. But it's
Rulelenska. Remember when she was like Rulelenska was like a thing back in the 80s.
Oh,
In like commercials or something. Rulelenska was. There was something about her. The Swords of Wayland, Part 1, written by Richard Carpenter.
it's this guy. He's dressed in red. Now, of course, we know about the Swords of Wayland because we know that Robin Hood's sword is a Sword of Wayland.
Yep. Albion. I would love to have a reproduction of Albion.
That's cool. That sounds cool. Charged with the power of light and darkness, right?
Yeah. Which it's very well balanced. I mean, if you just charge with light, darkness, you know, how would it work with light and darkness? You're covering both ends, which also means it can be wielded by good and bad.
Oh, he's got an arrow pointed at him. Oh, there's Will. I wonder if this was shown as a theatrical feature in parts of Europe, because I know they did that with the pilot. They could have done that with this too. You know,
I wouldn't be surprised if it's
just cut
been
them both
viewed
together.
like people do just rented a theater and did it. Wolfcom. You don't need to.
He's like, what? Like, oh, they have a Saracen with them. Oh wait, I like this part coming up. You got to work on your Arabic there, Little John. Come on.
You know? That is a long name, especially when you got a lot of that sound, you know, in it.
Don't laugh, Will. You've dealt with weird stuff on this, Will. You shouldn't be so doubtful.
Yeah, I mean,
in the last episode.
Exactly. I mean, it's like you've seen some weird stuff. Don't just dismiss it offhand.
I like that. He's the Batman of the group. That's what I've noticed. That's what Batman said. No, we're not going to leave. We're not going to go to the parallel Earth to save them. We have people to save on our own planet. Uh-oh, here we go. Who are they, Will? Yep. He's got a point, right?
Yep, Robin sees the big picture.
Yes.
Where's Will Steve's but demons? I like Much is like terrified already.
We'll be the demons. He disagreed, but he's going to go.
Yeah, because oh well, like you said, if you're going to the devil, I'm going with you. He's a true friend.
This is Latin.
I really wish I'd learned Latin.
I don't know. I think they teach it in some colleges, but it's not common.
I remember they used to teach it at my high school.
Hmm.
I don't think they were still teaching it when I was working at high school. But I used to have a Latin English dictionary. I don't think I think it disappeared on me. But but a lot of you can see a lot of our language in Latin as well as like French and
Sure.
German. I mean, Latin is kind of like the
Root
root.
language.
Yeah, the root of all the European languages.
So he's been wounded, but he's not dead yet. The priest that we saw, right? Is that right? Or is she talking about something else? Maybe she's talking about the other guy.
Yeah, I thought it was something else. You look at those eyes until she has a dark secret.
Yep. You like that?
Okay, it was the priestess.
So these nuns are not what they appear to be. That's what I'm saying.
No.
I guess back then you had to just travel by foot, unless you had a horse, right?
Unless you had a horse.
You don't have no horse. Was
Every,
a few days' journey?
Everywhere is in walking distance if you only have the time.
To be fair, this also concerns Robin Hood anyway, though, because they're eventually going to come for his sword.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, he was going to be involved in it no matter what. But I guess they haven't really gone into it yet. But I'm glad they used the name Wayland because there actually is a legendary smith named Wayland.
Oh.
Ooh.
The evil one.
The evil one.
Okay. Her knows what's up.
Get a little more mystical.
I like how this goes into the bad music. It kind of melts into the usual.
It's just kind of weird them reciting names of saints. doing what they're doing.
Well, I think it was it's to give the illusion that they're up to, in case somebody's listening, right? It could be too that it's a coded thing. Maybe it means something else.
Hello.
They're letting their hair down.
Ooh, she was cute.
Nope. Uh-oh. They know about they use the word Lucifer in medieval times. Was that a common thing they called the devil?
I think so. I think it's been around.
Yeah.
Because I mean, just look at the word Lucifer. I mean, it's a light,
Yeah.
light
bringer, I think.
light bringer. Yeah. Of course, Satan means enemy.
Yeah, I think Satan's what he's usually referred to in the modern church. Yeah, but yeah,
it's kind of like Lucifer was his name, whereas Satan is what he is.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Well, they're scared, man. It's like Dracula's out and about, and they don't want to talk about it. Will that work? Is that just a bunch of mumbo jumbo voodoo horse hockey?
Well, I mean, theoretically, there could be a reason for it.
Oh, look at that! Fire Chuck was nodding. Yeah, that'll work.
Or sausages.
Yeah,
was scared. Yep.
That's what they're there for. It's a little lost lamb, huh?
Mm-hmm. I was reading about some of the controversies that Richard Carpenter was dealing with when the show was out.
Oh, I'm sure Mary Whitehouse was all over this, wasn't she?
Well, I forget the name of who it was, but because the BBC put it in a family hour, and of course, the Hounds of Lucifer and the sword fighting and everything.
Yeah.
And during a debate, Richard Carpenter basically said, "Hi, Richard Carpenter. I'm a famous writer. Who are you?"
Hold on. I'm gonna do a cross search. Robin of Sherwood, Mary Whitehouse. She was the one always getting a bee in their bonnet about everything. She went after Tom Baker, Doctor Who.
Yeah, it was Whitehouse. Yeah, it was Whitehouse. Oh, I found it.
Oh yeah, they did not. And the National Viewers, criticized her being unsuitable for children. Yes, it's her.
Yep.
Oh.
It's like, I'm Richard Carpenter and I'm a professional writer. And you're a professional what?
She said she was, I guess, a teacher by trade. Just no, she went after the Evil Dead. Sam Raimi had to come and testify in court. Had to come from the United States to England because it was one of those video nasties over there. The Evil Dead, the original.
Yeah, they also went after Doctor Who.
Yeah, they went after Doctor Who a lot too. Anything that was fun, they went after anyway.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Welcome, Space Fraggle. Thank
Yeah,
you for
he's
joining.
got up. Look at this. We've seen them. They look like flying demons.
See, the old man has a point. Don't mock us. You have not been here to see what we've gone through. Whoa. And Scarlet has a hair trigger.
Marion had to calm everything down. Did you notice that? Yes. Okay. Uh-oh, there's Friar Tuck. What you gonna do? Always teach them how to fight.
Yeah. Get a training montage. Gotta beat Satan montage.
Yes, I guess so. Yes. If he's gonna go up and look.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlet. He has kind of one mood. Have you noticed that on the show?
Yeah.
They should set a trap for them, huh?
Yeah, but I like the look that Nasir and Scarlet were having just then about that other guy.
Hmm. Bad news. These guys are no good. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna kill the old man.
Yeah. Salt ain't gonna help you there, buddy.
So Robin knows they're coming.
like that dawn to dusk, the black hours. Of course, the black.
Well,
Just
it
can't say it
sounds
sometimes at night.
fancy.
Yeah, it
It
does, doesn't it?
sounds mystical, huh?
During the dark hours.
You got some chickens? Gonna make an omelet with those eggs, huh?
I like that little cliff area there. It's kind of a cool place to be.
Hmm. Do you like that?
Too cold for demons.
Much don't like this.
Well, Much is a very simple lad, not very worldly.
No, he used to work at the mill, right?
Yep, he was He was Much the miller's son.
Those, here they come. Surprised Much isn't screaming at this point.
Yeah, he's frozen in fear or hypnotized. He almost looks like he's hypnotized. I like the clicks. I think it's cool how they do
What, the slow-mo?
the extra. Well, when they extend their arms to make the
Like it
cloaks
looks like
fill out.
wings.
Yeah,
It almost seems like wings, yeah.
but they've got that extended. I don't know if it's a stick or what it is.
Thank you much for like starting a panic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what was that? Oh, that's smart. Is that to help with the flames or something?
It's gonna make it smoky, hard to see. Hell, Nasir alone would scare me, just standing there like that.
He's got the bows ready. They on top of the houses?
Yeah.
Poof!
That's 3 down. Four.
Well,
How
things
many
come
of
with
them are
age,
there?
right?
I wonder how many there are or were. Throwing off his bow arm. This is where a nice spear would come in handy, or a bill hook.
Yeah, or a mace.
Yeah, mace would be good. I mean, you get a bill hook up there, like just grab onto them and rip them down. That's why you see those a lot of medieval pole arms with all the weird half moons and stuff like that. That's what they were for. Hook them.
You know, when she said, "Calm the children," sorry, much should have gone around and says, "Stay calm, kids. It's just that we're all gonna die." It's like, ooh, he got hit.
Got one alive.
He dusted.
Almost had that, but they were mine moment.
How many of them are there?
That's what I was wondering, because it looks like there were like 5 or 6, but they've killed what, about like 8 or 9 of them by now.
Boom. Shoot him. He's getting loose.
Yeah.
Means he's gonna go tell the others.
Yeah, he got bonked in the head. His son.
So what's going on? Have they been bewitched or something?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Is this a clusterfuck what just happened?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
That or you're working with him. It's not looking good for him.
Yeah, let's go ahead and be mad at the one guy who was able to get away. I like her chair. I don't even know if that would fit in my house.
She needs an attitude adjustment, don't you think?
Oh, she needs something.
Okay. Hmm. So was she big on TV, you said?
She was in English. She was primarily more like European English, but she's popular for something. I know she was in a series of commercials. And there was like always something about like, Rulelenska.
Oh. Now, when you first saw this, did you know it was going to be a two-parter?
No.
Okay. I wonder if on PBS if they just showed both parts at once. PBS was weird like that.
Yeah, I honestly I don't remember.
He's everywhere. Tux found something. Yikes. Did you? What was
I like that. It's better than believing nothing. Just like tonight's episode of I Love Lucy, Lucy gets hurricane crawler from
Oh.
uh yeah, not in the 50s. I don't think that was gonna happen. I don't know if Ricky got his Babaloo on that way. Careful, Robin.
Yeah. It's that creepy music they play on here. Of course, it's usually playing when the sheriff is talking, right?
Mhm. But I like how they make it a little more like ominous, like more supernaturally ominous.
What's in there? Is that a horse head bone? A horse skull?
Yeah, I think he's starting to figure out.
Boom.
Go slow mo.
Slow mo again.
Ooh.
He got hit.
Now, now I don't remember. I'm wondering if he had grabbed that sword, he wouldn't have been able to use it against him.
Right.
But they haven't revealed that yet. They don't reveal that until the second season. Ooh, that would have been
That would have been a severed arm.
yeah. Mill work is not easy. Ooh.
He's the boss. What do you think?
Now he was the only one that got away, but I think he is just he's a pawn.
I don't know, man. There's no coming back from that, I think, right?
Man, with that hair and everything, I'm really getting a David Cassidy vibe.
David Cassidy made that show Roar, remember? Was it no Sean Cassidy, my mistake.
Yeah, it was Sean did Roar.
It's a good show.
Yeah, I like that show. That was Vera Farmiga as Caitlin. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I loved her.
Forgot she was on that, but you're right.
Yeah, bad haircut, but everything else worked. She has some of those beautiful eyes in Hollywood, if you ask me. Love
Mhm.
her eyes.
Raven Scar.
Mhm.
That sounds like a villain name, don't you think?
Yeah, sounds like something you see in Harry Potter.
Yes.
Because you're a Raven Scar, Raven Claw.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually my house.
Ravenclaw?
Yeah, that's where I was put in when I joined the Pottermore
Uh,
Harry Potter thingy.
I was Slytherin.
You're Slytherin? Oh
Yep.
my goodness. Yeah, I
Took the
was
test
Raven.
twice. Took the
I
test
was
twice.
Raven. I was Ravenclaw with a Patronus of a dolphin.
Forgot what I got as Patronus. It's been a while. Maybe I didn't do the Patronus test. That was a separate thing, right?
Well, it was in the same site.
You like his fake sounding common?
Yeah, I know. He's carrying a sword. That kind of gives a lot away.
So these are the bad authorities in this part of the area, huh?
Oh, foreshadow. That's Nick Brimble.
The Earl. Will the
Oh,
Earl be reasonable, you think?
probably not. But the guy who's playing the Earl's captain there is Nick Brimble, who played Little John in Prince of Thieves. Nice little connecting factor there. He's been in a lot of stuff. Also, he was Sir Ector in A Knight's Tale too.
Oh, yeah. That was with guy who played the
Heath,
Joker. Yeah, Heath Ledger.
yeah,
Yeah.
Heath Ledger. Yeah, he played the guy who took him in initially. Oh, he's mine. Yeah. I don't like spies. because they have long bows. He's not. I like it. He's not stupid.
He's not stupid like Gisborne.
He's like Gisborne with a brain, you know. Nice little transition there. I like that.
Dun, 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 dun. Cliffhanger, man. He's being dragged off.
Yeah. He has a rough time in these last few episodes. Yep, Nick Brimble. I've always liked Nick Brimble. He just, I don't know, just kind of a cool guy.
Do you think he was done for? Well, no, probably because he's Robin Hood, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to say, is he still with us? Yep, he's still around. He was he was in where did I see it? Frankenstein Unbound, 1990, played the monster.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
So Roger Corman, right? Produced that, I think.
Was it Corman?
I think it was involved somehow, yeah.
Yep. John Hurt, Raul Julia, Bridget Fonda.
So was Raul Julia playing Victor Frankenstein in that, as I recall?
Oh, let me stop my
Boink. You want to let me know when you want to start the next one.
Okay, but yeah, I'm just double checking. Yeah, he played Victor Frankenstein. Bridget Fonda played Mary Shelley. I'm gonna have to check that out. I've not seen that. Yeah, I have to check that out one day. But yeah, that was part one. Let's get ready to watch part two here.
Sure.
Let me select the media, load a video file, part two, and pause it. Okay. Mine's showing at the 2-second mark. I do have blue on the screen. If you want to,
okay, I'll try and sync up. Hold on.
Yeah, those lines haven't come in yet.
Okay, all right.
Ready to go? Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. HTV. I like it. All my video files. It's that blue with the 2 lines in is like every Robin of Sherwood file I've got.
Look at that, the ocean in the background. They must be near the sea. That's what I'm getting from this.
Could be. Probably, I think they said it was on the West Coast, right?
Yeah.
Probably like above Wales or something. I have to look it up on a map to see if I can find some of these old places. Tuck taking time to take a little foot bath.
You like that?
Same thing.
They could probably collect a fat reward from the sheriff, right?
I like.
That makes sense, right? Yes, let's just
I
start
like
a
this.
video.
Boom! Like the little headbutt they do.
Hooded man. Doom
Boom,
doom.
boom.
Yeah, this is one of the big episodes. Two parters.
Yep.
There's
This is always one of the, probably one of the ones that stands out to me
yeah.
with the Swords of
Swords of
Wayland.
Wayland and the Demon Riders and all this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, the third season has a couple of them too, like with the round table. I like that
Yeah,
episode
I
a
liked how
lot.
that one ended. Yeah, we'll get there.
There's some fun ones in that one. Retrikin,
Crom Cruac, I remember that.
Crom Cruac.
Oh, chess game. Came from the forest spirit, her and the hunter.
Yeah, it's given to me by my father. That's all he would have to say.
Yep. The nun.
Whoa, that shut everybody up.
Or possessed. What does that mean, wolf's head?
You mean the?
Is that a pejorative for outlaw or something?
Yeah, it's like another term for an outlaw. It's
Chest.
also a pretty good motor oil.
I guess they had chests back then, huh?
Um, kind of. I mean, it's a version of it. May not be exactly with all
Right.
the different rules that we have nowadays. Wolf says a person pronounced by authorities be a dangerous criminal who can thus be killed without penalty.
Okay.
An outlawed felon considered a pariah, a lone wolf open to attack by anyone.
Okay.
Well, I actually didn't know all that part.
Well, now he's starting to wonder why does she want the sword, right? Well, that might be true. Okay, that's the sword that they stole. So that might be a true story, right?
Yeah, they just might
Yes.
shoot. It might
You're just
be.
telling it that the sword you have is that sword. It's not. It's Orion was the sword they stole.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
or
so she's hiding a lie in the truth. That's interesting. Okay.
yeah, because each of those swords has a tail behind it.
I'm waiting for the for the Earl's Abbot to come. Well, actually, it wasn't Albion. It was Orion. Like coming along like he knows all this stuff. All right, what's Marion going to do? They wear a lot of green. I guess that's to blend in, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, medieval camouflage.
That's not the same actor that played the rabbi, is it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He sounds like him. He's got a beard, though. I was thought maybe they put a beard on him, but maybe not.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of.
It could be that they have the same type of accent too, from where
Yeah.
part they're from. Well,
he's old school.
he's a villain.
Poor deluded little girl.
So he seems more even tempered, right?
Yeah, I mean he's still he doesn't
Doubtful.
he's not evil like the sheriff is, you
Yes.
know. He's much more
Probably how the lords
of a
actually, most lords probably were, I'm
yeah,
expecting.
he has a much better sense of honor.
Yeah. But you'd get bad eggs every now and then, I'm sure. But I think most of them they get a bad reputation, I think.
Ooh, getting a little
It's not good. They're going to take the sword. Yikes. Dun, 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 dun. Remember that music? Yes.
Da-da-da.
Mm. It's the sword.
God, I love those swords. That's
Bet those props go for a lot of money.
yeah, well, just the style of it, it's that true temp. I don't know how to state it.
Look at this. Wait a minute. Is he talking about a trade? Did you like that?
Well, she made a fortune.
I can't. One profession she could make a fortune in those days,
Yeah.
maybe.
It is amazing, like being out in the woods for as long as he was, and he didn't lose more weight.
Yeah. Of course, the thing about the married men are probably eating better than most people.
True.
They get to hunt. They can hunt all the venison they want because they don't care, right? Of course, that's still keto, right? Just,
God, I'd like to get a hold of some venison.
mm, I haven't had any of that. I don't know if I've ever had a venison. If I'm thinking about it.
I was talking to my cousin a couple weeks ago. He had gotten one, and they had it. But there's a local butcher processed it for him,
Oh,
and they had a freezer full of meat now.
oh wow.
Oh, God, it'd be cool.
What do they use it for? Like stews, or can you
Oh,
grill it? I mean,
you could, yeah, anything, just anything you could use beef for.
hmm,
You could make a steak, make a burger, make chili,
hmm,
stew, roast.
okay.
Get a roast of it.
I don't wanna. That's probably what he's thinking, right?
Look at that look on her face.
using some devil magic.
Yeah,
Not a kind woman.
no. I love that. I love that line though. Now you dogs, you bark for me.
Do you like that? Where do you think you're going, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool room there.
Let's wait for her to go to sleep, right?
At least they don't do the power of one, the power of many.
Oh my goodness. Star Wars. Oh, I wonder if they'll do at Star Wars Celebration this year.
I think they will actually. I heard
They're
something
gonna
about
have
it.
it in Japan. That's what
I
I heard.
I will say though, Skeleton Crew is a fun show.
Kid show.
It is very much it's Star Wars meets the Goonies
Okay.
basically, but it's kind of fun.
It's like the Ewok adventure movies.
Um, kind of in between, kind of like in between there.
All
But
right.
yeah, it is in that general vicinity. Like, you know, the kids are the main characters, but Jude Law is in it. They're pirates. You know, it's just a fun little show.
Like okay.
I think they have a couple episodes left.
I was watching the Penguin.
Oh, door opens somewhere. Now, I wonder what that game is. You throw them up in the air and you have them.
It's probably some version of craps.
Yeah, how many end up on the back of your hand or something?
It probably is haunted. That's where he says, "I think my luck has just changed," and then something clonks him on the head. Right?
Yeah.
That was funny. Didn't hear what the bet was. Your life. You know, it's like it's just, that was from a Clint Eastwood movie. They get trampled to
Doom,
death.
doom, doom.
I guess he just got knocked out. They watch out, those stones may catch on fire. Oh wait, stones don't
Yeah.
catch on fire. I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
No, but everything else will.
Take it back to the acolyte.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's some explanation for that, right? It's their special stones that catch fire. Only in the Star Wars universe. It's just,
Do you see how he let her go?
yep.
That's a cool guy. I like him.
Maybe he trusts her. Maybe he wasn't so sure about Robin, but he trusts Mary.
Yeah, he trusts her. Yeah. That's a heck of a woman you got there, Robin.
Mm-hmm.
I
I like that song. Here we are in Sherwood Forest. No, it's not Sherwood Forest, but it looks like Sherwood Forest because it's all the same over there.
Yeah, it's a forest.
Horse is eating some branches.
Tim going on about Yoko Ono for some reason.
Yoko Ono.
Yeah. I think she was chanting or something. He says, "Stop! Yeah,
Oh no,
singing."
man! You want something interesting? Watch this video, and it's Elton John playing with Chuck Berry. But then Yoko Ono keeps spouting in every minute or so, like doing her weird yells, and
Yeah.
like you could see Chuck Berry was getting mad. He was like, here we are, two legends trying to play together, and you've got to bring your girl in." You know, they're possessed. Look at those eyes. They're kind of possessed, right?
Yeah.
Is that what happens to the hounds as well? Were they like that?
Well, I think the hounds had signed their
Oh, they
souls
signed their
away,
souls. Okay.
and they were basically utterly convinced
They're
that
just
their
bewitched.
souls were gone. Some may have been a little.
Look, there's Friar Tuck, man. How are they going to break the spell?
That is it's like such a good simple effect. Just given the cloudy eyes, and then
Mm-hmm. Probably some kind of contact, right? Contacts, I think.
but it is just creepy enough to like give you that cursed effect. Have you seen Nosferatu yet?
Not yet. Have
Not
you?
yet? Yes, I did. I watched it the other
Did you
day.
like it?
I did very much.
All right. I need to
I
check
had
it
a
out.
I had a couple of I had a couple of very small issues
Right.
that I'm actually rethinking one or two things. Like I think I was a little harder on it in one respect, but
Hmm.
and it was all about the look because I'm such a fan of the original look, that Max Shrek look.
Right.
That what they did in this, I was like, eh. But
Huh.
I'm coming around. I'm starting to like get it. But it is a good movie.
Hmm. Can he break the spell?
Oh, swap on the butt.
Is he going to bring up the wife to Will? Maybe that'll make him remember. This is not good. Why alive?
There's something about him.
Maybe because he's Hearn's son, they want to sacrifice or something.
Could be. I forget exactly why, but there is a fascination with when you have one of the swords.
Yeah, maybe.
She senses some kind of power in him. Got him.
Look at this. Who is that? That's some clear water, huh?
Yeah, that's nice and refreshing. Have you ever seen? There's some shots of that water. It's so clear you can see like the rocks 10 feet below, like it's crystal.
Really?
You look at a boat on top of it, it looks like it's floating in air.
So Robin fooled them. Liar. Well, actually, maybe not. Just saying. Keep forgetting passages.
Bringing them out of the curse. I
This is a bad, bad lady.
wonder where that is.
Where or what is?
I wonder where they shot.
Oh, I don't know. Who was the guy that freed him?
Was it Hearn?
I wonder.
That's what I was wondering. I forget. That would give me the willies. Just put my hand in web like that. Ugh. I was wheeling down the hallway, I think it was earlier this week, and I like my forehead must have hit a strand of something that felt web like. It was just like, eh.
Yikes.
Melidor. Flowers. Yep. Albion, Morax, Solas, Orias, Elidor, Beleth, and Flowers.
You have to wonder how old those swords are, right?
Let me see. Wayland the Smith. When was he supposed to have lived? $575 to $625. Of course, if he did make those swords, they wouldn't have looked really like that. But that's neither here nor there.
It's a steep cliff face, huh?
There had to be an easier way up.
I don't know. There isn't always.
Or like maybe
He's pressed for time, isn't he? I mean, he's
that's what I was just, but I wonder if you like swam around for like maybe like around the corner or something. Maybe there's a better beach. Is it all cliff?
I don't know.
Ooh. Anonymous Zebra posting crawl in the glaive.
Oh, Kroll.
Always liked the glaive. Okay, now one. He's only got the one hand.
He knows what's up. That'll do it, right?
Yep. Get a little taste for venison. Cost you. So it's all the swords of the circle thought of the glaive. Yep. Always like the glaive. I also like a real glaive too, which is an actual weapon. It's like a sword on a stick. It was my weapon of choice when I used to do the medieval fighting way back when.
Oh, he
Yeah.
knows Hearn. Okay.
Yeah, he's a.
Well, Hearn might have influence in other areas of the country. I didn't think about that. You know, he may be.
Yeah, he's got his helpers here and there.
Yeah.
Gives that nice longbow though, man. I love a longbow. But a nice recurve. I've always liked archery, but I always preferred like a real. I don't like all like pulleys and that kind of a bow. I like
Yeah.
just a real bow.
Hmm.
Piece of wood, string, and pull it and flop.
Just right.
Yeah. She plans to. Oh, no, she expects to.
The cauldron. These all the bad guys? Who are they?
Looks like they're part of it.
It's gonna be like an Indiana Jones thing where they're gonna do something bad. It's like,
Well, they got the hound sitting out front there, and it doesn't phase them. Lucifer, son of the morning, Lucifer Morning Star.
So you got a nice arrow there, a bow and arrow, huh? What is that? What was that?
Oh,
Is that gonna come in handy later? What do you pick up there?
maybe it was testing the wind. I think that's what he was doing, was testing the wind.
Oh yeah, disguise yourself, right?
Yeah. Whoa.
Knife. She knows. Okay.
Yeah, she knows something's wrong.
What?
We fought Asmodeus in a D&D game once.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Is he evil?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, looking back, it was a guy who was pretending to be Asmodeus.
Oh, okay.
But he worshipped Asmodeus. He had a line to Asmodeus.
Diabolos.
Ooh. Double slice. Lord,
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
Fire Tuck knows what's up, don't he?
He his eyes were showing much too much enjoyment on that part. He's like, "Ooh, the sacrifice."
Don't look, right?
Freaky.
Well, see what's coming out of there.
It's such a simple effect, but it works so well.
Uh-oh.
He's forming.
Yeah, it's like reverse
But it's like,
transporter accident.
yeah, it's like a wax figure, kind of like a reverse of the Raiders
Turning
of the
its
Lost
stone.
Ark guy.
Yeah. Fairbury Whitehouse didn't like this episode.
I remember when I first saw this, it really kind of freaked me out a little bit in a good way, you know.
It's got like a Greek style haircut, right?
Yeah, those little curls like that. Woo, squish. Ah, wasn't quite ready yet. Back into the pit.
Now they're screaming like harpies.
But I like the fact that now all the merry men have each a different sword. I'm surprised they didn't put any music in this section.
Yeah, you think.
Be a nice one. Dum 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 dum. Flop. Like, even though they got like these cool swords, most of them revert to their own set style.
Yeah, I think
Like,
I'd be cool collectibles.
yeah, Little John will pick people up, and But I do know someone had done replicas, but there's very few of them. Ooh,
They threw them away.
brum.
Uh-oh. She's running. I guess she failed for the last time, right? Is that the sort of thing? It's
Yep, she failed. And the hounds are not happy with her. Because remember, there were guys who were pretty much tortured and forced to sign. So I'm sure they have their own hatred for her. Or if they're still, or if they're under the spell still, like she said, she failed.
not going to end well for her. We're going to hear from Hearn.
Good call. That's an image that a lot of artists do.
Yeah. The Hearn in the background like that.
Yeah. Without being like that, and Robin's head bowed.
You like that? The short might have missed this.
I'm sure he did.
Well, he's going to shake hands and he's going to head back to Sherwood.
Who was the crazy guy? What was it? What was he
No.
called?
I almost thought it was Patrick Troughton for a second there.
Oh, they just called him the Ragged Man.
Well, he was kind of ragged.
Yeah, Lucifer, Marcus Gilbert.
Did you expect to actually see Lucifer in this episode, huh?
I like the way they portray him. A lot of people forget that Lucifer is not this hideous visage, unless he really, I guess, chooses to be.
He had messed up eyes, though.
Yeah, but
his eyes looked like they were golden.
He was supposed to be the most beautiful of all of God's angels, so that's But yeah, when I guess they pulled something like Zeus pulled on Calabas when they turned him into that hideous visage. So, Boomer, what you got coming up tonight?
I have at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be on Last Call with Troy Pacelli. We will be doing a retrospective on some 80s music videos, so that'll be fun.
Awesome. That sounds
in an hour.
Sounds good. And Geeky Geezers on Sunday.
Geeky Geezers on Sunday, yes.
Anything?
The Batman Part 2 getting delayed, which many people are speculating maybe Warner's just wants to axe the thing and not do it, but I don't know. A lot of also people said the screeners, people had screened the new Superman movie, didn't like it, but again, this is all just rumors and whatnot. So kind of a light news week, but we got stuff to talk about. Also, a lot of stuff going into public domain now too.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard there was a big public domain thing. I haven't I haven't seen any of uh, the properties or anything, but I'll have to take a look at that. That'll be kind of neat. See if anything big comes out. Uh, suddenly I own as much as anybody else does, which would be kind of cool. So yeah, definitely check out Age of Boomer later tonight in a little over an hour on Last Call with Troy Pacelli on Last Call with Troy Pacelli
There we go. And also
channel.
on my channel as well. There'll be a
And yours, and I'm does Netter post does Netter piggyback it too? I don't know, but it'll be out there. And also, like I said, Sunday night at 9 p.m. Geeky Geezers. As for me, I will be joining Netter and Troy tomorrow night at 10 p.m. for Fame. I'm gonna live forever.
That's
the 1980. I want to say.
I remember Coco in that, right?
Coco.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Coco.
Uh,
Still a creepy scene to this day.
A little bit, yeah. But I remember that movie. I remember the comedy club that the one guy was doing the comedy stand-up comedian thing at. Yeah,
so that'll be cool. It's been a long time since I've seen that, so it'll be nice to revisit that. Of course, my next movie will be next Saturday night at 10 p.m. I will be having a Films with Friends, being joined by Netter and Troy. We're going to be watching Labyrinth, starring David Bowie.
Oh yeah,
or Bowie, or however you want to say it. Welcome to join us if you feel up to it. Just let me know. Ping me a thing if you're free and you want to join in. Of course, 2 weeks after that, kind of staying in that similar vein with Never Ending Story.
Oh, the Rock Biter. Remember that?
Yeah, I like the Rock Biter. He's cool. But yeah, it's kind of a fantasy January to start off. I have got every Saturday planned of mine for this year. However, I'm gonna go back, play with a little bit, kind of balance it out, switch a couple things around. I got some fun stuff ahead. Looking forward to some new stuff, some old stuff. You know, that a nice little mix. And of course, keep a check on all of my friends listed below, deleted scenes, who is always on doing something. Of course, like I said, Troy Pacelli, Netter's Network, of course, Agent Boomer, always around. Thank you, Boomer, for joining me to do this. It's going to be a while. You're about to go back to school.
So yeah, so it might be a little while before we get to the next one, but I'll let you know. We'll schedule something at some point.
Yeah, the next one,
season 2 finale
is the finale. It's called The Greatest Enemy.
Who is the greatest enemy? You'll wait and see.
Enemy.
I would thought it was Lucifer, but
no, yeah, he had a greater enemy than that. But 2 weeks from tonight, on Fridays with Friends in 2 weeks, Deleted Scenes will be joining me. We're going to be watching the 60s classic Ice Station Zebra, which will be a first time viewing for me. And we're going to start also at 7 because it is longer than 2.5 hours. And
okay,
like I said, I don't like to go over into Troy's time.
Right.
So I'm going to start it a little early at 7. That's Ice Station Zebra. That'll be a new one because we watched The Thing and got us thinking about cold weather, and that kept coming up. So we decided we're going to go ahead and watch it.
I do smell a sense of snow at some point. Is that the name of that movie?
I don't know about that one. Like in Space Fraggle, they look like, I have a story about they look like strong hands. When I was going through my spinal stuff with my neck, and I was losing my ability to use my hands, I kept thinking of that line in that movie. It's like, they used to be such strong hands. And it was at a very depressing point in my life. I mean, I thought about, let's just say I went to some dark places, but I had that scene always came to me. It's like they used to be such strong hands, and thank God they're strong again. So it all
Right.
comes about. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. FKHE 2005, Lady Miss, Space Fraggle, whoever may watch later. Like I said, it is on YouTube. The whole series is on there. If you haven't seen any of them before these, go back and check them out. It's a great series. Boomer, I hope you have a great time doing some more courses. You got any final words?
No, just nothing's forgotten, and we will return with this wonderful, wonderful stream at some point. Yes.
Nothing's forgotten. Nothing is ever forgotten. Like I said, check out my reviews. Got Nosferatu up. I also got the greatest Christmas pageant ever, which is a little after Christmas, but I watched it last night.
Oh, okay.
Awesome movie. Really a
Still the
lot.
12 days of Christmas, maybe. Still.
Yeah, we're still in it. The Epiphany is Monday, so Christmas is
Okay,
still
so it's
still good till Monday. My tree is
all
still
right.
up. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there, and find something fun to watch. And take care. Nothing is for